If conflict particularly triggers you, you may need to learn conflict resolution strategies. Also talk with a therapist or other mental health experts to learn how to manage the feelings these conflicts can cause. Stress. Stress not only affects your mental well-being, but your physical as well. High levels of stress can cause many problems within our own physical health. Daily stressors like traffic jams or missing your train can cause anyone anxiety. But long-term or chronic stress can lead to long-term anxiety and worsening symptoms, as well as other health problems. Stress can also lead to behaviors like skipping meals, drinking alcohol, or not getting enough sleep. These factors can trigger or worsen anxiety too. Treating and preventing stress often requires learning coping mechanisms. A therapist or counselor can help you learn to recognize your sources of stress and handle them when they become overwhelming or problematic. Public events or performances. Public speaking, talking in front of your boss, performing in a competition, or even just reading aloud is a common trigger of anxiety. If your job or hobbies require this, your doctor or therapist can work with you to learn ways to be more comfortable in these settings. Also, positive reinforcements from friends and colleagues can help you feel more comfortable and confident. Personal triggers. These triggers may be difficult to identify, but a mental health specialist is trained to help you identify them. These may begin with a smell, a place, or even a song. Personal triggers remind you either consciously or unconsciously of a bad memory or traumatic event in your life. Individuals with post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, frequently experience anxiety triggers from environmental triggers. Identifying personal triggers may take time, but it's important so you can learn to overcome them. Tips for identifying triggers. If you can identify and understand your triggers, you can work to avoid them and cope. You can learn specific coping strategies to handle the triggers when they happen. Here are 3 tips for identifying triggers. Start a journal. Write down when your anxiety is noticeable and record what you think might have led to the trigger. Some apps can also help you track your anxiety as well. Work with a therapist. Some anxiety triggers can be difficult to identify, but a mental health specialist has training that can help you. They may use talk therapy, journaling, or other methods to find triggers. Be honest with yourself. Anxiety can cause negative thoughts and poor self-assessments. This can make identifying triggers difficult because of the anxious reactions. Be patient with yourself and be willing to explore things in your past to identify how they may affect you today. So we talked about a lot of things, how you can overcome this. Treatments consist of therapy, avoid alcohol, reduce caffeine, physical exercise. You should be doing physical exercise 3 to 5 times a week. Which improves your cardiovascular health as well as helps you to release stress. Quit smoking. Relaxation techniques, deep breathing, meditation, yoga, rhythmic exercise, and other activities that reduce symptoms of stress. Stress management. pursuing an enjoyable activity or verbalizing frustration to reduce stress and improve mental health, a healthy diet, a diet that provides essential nutrients and adequate calories while avoiding excess sugar, carbohydrates, and fatty foods. Consult a doctor for medical